Luke, you are officially the form team in the division at the moment. Does that add a bit of extra pressure?
I suppose it does a little bit. I suppose everyone's looking at our results a bit more to see how we get on. But I think if we carry on in the same vein, same form that we have been doing, then we just play our game, relax and just enjoy it.
It's this run of games unbeaten that's catching everybody's eye, isn't it? Confidence is being talked about a lot. Having been in the team, then suspended and out the team and now back in the team, can you see the difference?
I think, like we said earlier on, I think it was around the Macclesfield game away. I think the gaffer said, you know, if you get 1 or 2 wins on the bounce, that can soon turn into 3, 4, 5. And I think we sort of took that on. And you know, we've had a few good results. We've started to pick up wins away from home, which we've been struggling to do for a while. I think once you're winning your home games and then picking up 3 points and maybe a point away from home, it soon starts to add up. And you know, in this league, if you get on a good run, you can, you know, shoot your way up the table. And I think we've done that.
And other teams more wary of you now. There's been a bit of a change in their approach in recent weeks.
Yeah, I think so. I think, to be honest, teams are always wary, especially after last season. We got into the playoffs, big surprise to everybody. So I think teams have been showing us more respect. But especially after the 10 games unbeaten now, I don't think anyone's going to relish playing us.
Do the stakes get higher when you go on a run like this? Because obviously losing means a great deal more because you end your run.
Yeah, I suppose it does. You want to stay unbeaten as long as you can. 10 games is a great achievement, but we just want to keep it going and see if we can increase it.
It doesn't seem to be a coincidence that the system has changed and this change of form has come about. It doesn't look like too big a change when you're sitting watching the game, but when you're actually playing in it, what difference does it make?
I think it maybe suits the players we've got in the starting 11 a bit more. You've got the pace of Mika and Craig out wide, who are probably more natural playing as wider forwards rather than straight down the middle. You've got the three of me, Brian and Procky in the central, and I think we're all naturally central midfielders, whereas before maybe Procky was playing in one of the three and wasn't really finding it as comfortable as he would in the centre. So I think it's suiting the 11 players we've got in the starting 11, and I think that's being shown through the results we've picked up.
Back to the Crown Ground this weekend. Only played a couple of games at home in the last month. Will it be good to be back?
Yeah, of course. It's always nice to be back at our home ground in front of our home fans, and I'm looking forward to it. I've not played obviously at home since the red card, so it'd be nice to get back, and we just need to make sure we capitalise on our home games and pick up 3 points.
Barnet have been an up and down team this season who are doing terrifically in cup competitions and have got probably the biggest goal threat in the league up front.
Yeah, McLeod, the striker, scored a lot of goals. He's a proven striker, played at a higher level than League Two, so he's going to be a big threat for them. But we always seem to do quite well against Barnet. We did well there earlier on in the season away from home when we were down to 10 men. But they had a good result Tuesday, so they'll be buoyed by that. They'll be full of confidence, and it's going to be a really tough game. And
last season, with all the respect in the world to Barnet, this was the kind of fixture that you were winning at home that got you into the playoffs. Is that going to be the same again? Yeah, definitely. I think these are the games. Obviously, no disrespect to Barnet, but if we've got ambitions of getting in the playoffs or getting in the top 3. You've got to pick 3 points up against the teams who are sort of nearer the bottom end of the table than the top. So we'll be looking to, get the 3 points. But it's going to be, just a tougher game as it would have been going to Burton last Friday. So we need to make sure we're on our mettle, and we need to start really well.